Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dr. J, and I thought I would come and do a quick video on the hands-on haul that I got. You guys know that I'm moving towards a much more hands-on curriculum for Salamander, and also for all the kids, but definitely for Salamander, because he seems to be just excelling with that area. And so I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I got for hands-on learning. I got this kit. It's a simple machines kit. I got it off of Amazon. But it's a learning resources kit. It's for kids ages 10 plus, and I really love it. It has a pulley, incline plane, wedge, lever, and wheel and axle. And the thing that I really love about this kit is the size of the pieces. The pieces are really big and chunky, and they're just, I love that. Because a lot of times with a lot of the engineering-based kits that we have, like the Connects and Lego Education, the pieces are so small that sometimes it's hard to see that kind of intricate stuff. So I really love that these were really big, so the kids will be able to see them well. And in addition to the kit, the Simple Machines kit, I got the activity card set. And again, this is designed for kids ages 10 plus, 5th grade, so it tends to be really hard to find stuff like this for older kids. So I was really excited that I was able to get it. And so the front will be kind of like a question that they answer, and then the back goes into detailed information. So while the front talked about, what is a simple machine, the back deals with the concept of mechanical advantage. And then it goes all the way through to like this card. It deals with combining simple machines, like what is a compound machine, and then looking at machines in the real world and stuff. So I really loved this kit, and that it was available. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So the kids are going to be taking a physics class, an outside physics class, at our Space and Rocket Center. But I'm glad that we'll be able to hit the topic here at home as well. Another thing that I got that I'm really excited about using is this Geometric Shapes Real World. Again, purchased off of Amazon. And basically what it is you have your shapes, your cube, cone, cylinder, rectangular prism, triangular prism, hexagonal prism, square, and pyramid. And what it does is it shows your child. Let me try to get the little sheet out. It shows your child what the shapes look like flat, because that tends to be one of the things that kids, even I struggle with, being able to see what the shape looks like flat. And then they go and they fold the shape, and then they fit the shape into the proper, they take the folded piece and fit it into the proper container, and then they can see how are these used in the real world. Because I think the one I just showed you guys was die. This one is like a wedge of cheese, so it just shows them kind of, seeing things kind of in a real world perspective, and seeing kind of when do we use these shapes in the real world, and why is it important to know shapes. So really excited about that one. This one Salamander has already used a few times, and Faster Fox ended up wanting to start to use it too as part of her curriculum. And these are called, they're mental blocks. It's the Make You Think game, and he uses it as part of his critical thinking. Well, they both use it now as part of their critical thinking. And basically you have these little cards, okay? So you have these pieces, big chunky pieces again, which I love. Okay, and then the spheres, they have a flat bottom, or the circles, or whatever. Whatever. But you have the card, and so you take the card and you build the structure. So you build the structure that's on the card using the proper pieces. And then there's a question. It says, add one block whose shape and color is not represented. So first you build the structure, then you have to do to the structure what the card is asking you to do. And they advance pretty rapidly. Like this says 5 and up, K+. I think this is much more advanced, because like this one, this is the structure that you build, and then it says, use the blocks to make a pattern, for example, by attribute, color, shape, and so on. Then move the blocks to build 3 columns that share an attribute. So you have questions like that, and questions like this is the structure that you build. And then it says, how would the structure change if every block was rotated once? And so it's really good because they have to think about it, and then they answer the question, and then they try it out to see if they were right. Again, this is another one where it says, you build this, and then it says, rearrange the blocks as if you turn the structure counterclockwise 90 degrees. And so that's just really a really good way of kind of building those critical thinking skills and practicing those critical thinking skills. So I really, really have been loving how they've been doing with this kit. This is another kit that I got. I got Language Arts. This is the Carson DeLosa. This is Language Arts. This is 2nd grade. And I got 3rd grade. The twins have started the 2nd grade kit, and these are the file folder games. Now, you can find a lot of file folder games for free online, but I am one where I value time a little bit more than money at this point, and so I love that I could buy a kit that was already done. So basically, you get the file folders, and it has the information like this when it tells you some nouns and verbs, and then you open it up, and you just punch out these shapes that are already done for you, and it has the little, like, this is a box, and then they have to put it in the right category. So the twins have been working on the first 2, and they love it. And I also like that it has like the kind of the Montessori based self-correcting cards that they can do once they finish. And the categories that are covered under 2nd grade is nouns and verbs, nouns, verbs, and adjectives, spelling, suffixes, prefixes, vocabulary, plurals, antonyms, ending consonant digraphs, vowel digraphs, sight words, punctuation, long vowel sounds of the letter O. So that's what's in the that's in the 2nd grade file folder games. And in the 3rd grade file folder games, we have parts of speech, 2 for parts of speech, fact or opinion, prefixes and suffixes, synonyms and antonyms, 2 for synonyms and antonyms, diphthongs, which are vowel pair and spelling patterns, singular and plural, double consonants, R control vowels, different sounds of the letter CH, different sounds of the letter TH, silent letters, syllables, and punctuation. I love that I can just give these to the kids. For Salamander, I pretty much have him going station to station, kind of like a Montessori based perspective, but it's great that I can give them these, and they can work on these if I'm working one-on-one with someone else and they don't really want to go off to the quiet room. I keep talking about the quiet room. I'm going to do a video of the quiet room. I promise you guys it's not like a padded cell or anything like that. It's fun. But I love that I have these available, and I can just pull them out and give it to them, and they actually have really been enjoying it. They like it to the point where I'm actually going to see if they have a 4th grade set for Language Arts, and I think I'm going to get some math ones as well too, because I know they had math ones available, and the kids have taken to it really nicely, and I like the way that they're done, so I think we're going to go with that. Speedster is going to be doing a 4th and 5th grade combined, so he's going to do 4th and 5th grade this year, and I wanted to make sure I had some hands-on things for him. So this is an equation kit, and it comes with 50 double-sided unifix number cubes, 0 to 9, 20 double-sided unifix variable cubes, x, y, x squared, and y squared, 20 double-sided unifix operation cubes that have division, equal, the less than or greater than, and parentheses, and then 10 double-sided unifix operation cubes of minus, equal, and parentheses. So And then it also has a teaching book to go with it. And so he's going to start pre-algebra this year. And so it's going to be really nice to be able to give him some hands-on components with those. I also have, for Salamander, I got this, which it is a place value pocket chart. And so basically you have the little numbers that you cut out, and these are little straws that you can use. So if it's 328, he'll put 3 in the hundreds column, 2 in the tens column, and 8 in the ones column. I actually don't think he doesn't need this for place value. So I actually did not buy this for place value because he's actually doing great in place value. The reason why I bought this was for rounding. And because he was having trouble with rounding to the nearest 10 and the nearest 100. And so I needed a hands-on way to teach rounding. And so I couldn't find anything that I thought would work. So what I did was I picked up this. It's a learning resources, and it says place value and counting. And so this is basically shows how you can take something that it says it goes for one purpose, but you can use it for another purpose, because I just really wanted a hands-on way to work with him for rounding. And I think this is going to be excellent because he'll be able to easily see, okay, for 182, if we're rounding to the 100th place, okay, well, there's 8 straws in that 10th place. And so that means that we got to add, so basically it's just going to be a really good hands-on way for him to do that. Another hands-on thing that I got, sorry, it's big. So I got this, it's big, I know. I already had the movable alphabet for print in uppercase and lowercase. I actually went ahead and purchased the movable alphabet for cursive. So this is cursive, and I'm using it with Salamander's reading program because we're doing Reading Horizons now. He's doing excellent in Easy Read, and he's to the reading stage, but I needed something for fluency, and the Reading Horizons has been excellent because it's really hands-on, really hands-on. So I made it more hands-on because I'm teaching him cursive at the same time. Basically with him, I'm combining his writing and his reading programs together. And so what he does is he prints the word, and then I have him build the word with the cursive letters, and then he writes it in cursive. And so this was a great way. He can build the word in print with the print movable alphabet, but he feels really good about print, and so we don't use the print movable alphabet as much, but he really he wasn't as confident in cursive. So this is a way for us to do some hands-on cursive stuff. And this I have not put it up yet, but it is a word ladder, and it's pretty huge. It's made for a classroom, but all 3 of my kids are going to use it, so it made sense to purchase it. And basically, just like you have the little daily word ladder games, the daily word ladders, this is a picture of how it works. Basically, it tells you on the card all the letters to put down here. And then they start with, and it's picture based, so they start here with the picture of the mug. And so they would use the letters down there to spell mug, M-U-G. And then the next letter is bug. So they have to see what letters from mug can I move up that will go with bug, and then what other additional letter do I need to put up here? So that'll be bug. And then from bug it goes to bus. So the G stays, and they have to figure out, I can move up the B and the U, and then I have to go with the S. And then it's just really teaching like word families and spelling, which all my dyslexics need more help with that. But I also like that after they build the word with the cards, they're supposed to write it, and it's a dry erase. And so the Wonder Twins will print it, and Speedster will write it in cursive. And so that's, again, just hands-on fun, and I can move them from station to station, and everybody can be kind of doing something different. And so that's going to be really, really good for us. So I hope this helps to see some hands-on activities that you can use with older kids, or how you can modify some things for younger children and use it with slightly older children, or things like that. So I hope this helps. This is Dr. J, and I'm out. Bye-bye.